Hey guys, welcome back to the Mind of a Musician podcast. This is the podcast where I dig up a bunch of bands that you've probably never heard of, but should. I try to play a few new songs for you and tell you the story behind the songs. So today, I dug up 3 bands that are actually playing in Wichita in November. So if you live in Wichita, you might check these bands out. The first artist I want to introduce today is Dusty Grant. Now, Dusty is an acoustic artist, so his sound is defined by big booming acoustic guitars. And his songs are a little bit dark, so he describes it as dark acoustic rock. If you took Daughtry and made him a little bit more somber, that might be what you would get right here. The song we're going to take a look at is called All Crashed Down. Now, he has a music video for this, and it's actually part 1 of a 2-part story. So if you go on YouTube, All Crashed Down is the first part of the story, and Done So Much is part 2. Let me tell you what this song is about, and then we're going to play it. So at the beginning of this music video, this couple finds out that they're going to have a baby. So you'll see them picking out paint colors, like they're going to decorate the baby's room. They buy a playhouse, which, by the way, is enormous and very elaborate. But then she loses the baby, and it turns the couple away from each other. It pushes them apart. So how are they going to cope with this? What do you do when life just runs you over and you feel like you just can't win no matter what you do? The couple starts fighting, they're terrified, and that's where we find ourselves. So let's take a listen to part 1 of the story that's called All Crashed Down by Dusty Grant.
Terrified of all those things you hold inside that you can't even vocalize. The darkness lives in you, black and blue, from all the wars life put you through that you can't even get into. You just weather the storm. And when it finally becomes real, you get so numb that you can't feel the pins and needles in your skin. They tell you what you want to hear, and they alleviate the fear you have while they're sucking you in over and over again. But then it all crashed down. You couldn't stand your ground. Now could you? Breaking down and always giving in, burning down when you can sort it out or fix it. Face the truth, you know you just can't win. You just can't win. Null and void, the defenses that you deployed, and you are endlessly annoyed. They always see right through. Though you've tried, there's no place left to run or hide. No gimmicks left to turn the tide. You can't weather the storm. And then it finally becomes real. You're so far gone that you can't feel the pins and needles poke your skin. You're hearing what you want to hear, and you're escaping from the fear you have while they're sucking you in over and over again. But then it all crashed down. You couldn't stand your ground. Now could you? Breaking down and always giving in, burning down when you can sort it out or fix it. Face the truth, you know you just can't win. You just can't win. No, nothing is your fault. You can take the blame. It doesn't matter, you cannot escape. There's nothing left to do. It's easy to see through disappointment over and over again. But then it all crashed down. You couldn't stand your ground. Now could you? Breaking down and always giving in. Burning down when you can sort it out or fix it. Face the truth, you know you just can't win. And when it all crashed down, you couldn't stand your ground now, 'cause you're breaking down, always giving in. Terrified.
Alright, that was All Crashed Down by Dusty Grant. So the story ends with a little bit of a tragedy. But don't stop there, check out the second half of the story, Done So Much. The YouTube videos are really high quality, so I suggest checking them out. Dusty actually has a show in Wichita at the Elbow Room on November 24th, 2018. So if you like what you heard, check him out at that show this month. The next band I want to show you is a totally different style. This is Daydream. Now this band has a gig coming up too in just a few days. On November 2nd, you can catch this band at Barleycorns. That's in downtown Wichita, right off Douglas Street. So you might want to check them out if you like this song. This song is called Pillows and Wings, and I got some background info from one of the band members. So here's some background info on the album. The album itself is actually a concept album. It's called Always on My Mind, and it's about reminiscing about your youth and the vibrancy of life that you experienced during that time. But this song specifically, Pillows and Wings, is about lucid dreaming and the adventure that your mind takes you on during that realization. When you're young, he said, the imagination is less confined. Dreams are more abstract. The inspiration, though I don't necessarily know if it should be interpreted as the exact portrait, is the act of flying in your sleep. But like all dreams, this song has tangents of discombobulation, unfiltered emotions, and settings with a much wider array of colors than everyday life. So it's a little crazier than what you might see, walking around in normal life. The penultimate section is the nightmare section. Dissonance is melody and harmony, and it ends on a happy note. So that's the info I got from Riley about this song. I actually thought that this was going to be free jazz in the first 20 seconds of the song. It's like where there's no time signature or key signature and people just do stuff. But I think that was kind of the discombobulation section. And then real quick, it finds structure. And there's a lot of talent in this band. And one of the first things you're going to notice is that the drums and the bass, the instruments are just crazy good. What the drummer was doing kind of reminded me a little bit of Dave Matthews Band, Carter Buford. That stuff on the hi-hat really reminded me of him. But you're going to hear a full blend of a lot of different styles, from jazz to rock to easy listening. So it's really pretty cool. So check this song out. It's called Pillows and Wings by Daydream. let me know what you thought about that song on the Mind of a Musician Facebook page. I feel like I should be playing SimCity 3000 to this song, and I would make the most awesome city in the universe if I was playing that game to this music. So, maybe I'll try that. Alright, I'm gonna be honest. I don't totally know how to pronounce this next band's name. It's a little embarrassing, but I think their name's Roxy Roca. It's R-O-C-A. It might be Roxy Roca. Not sure. But I do know this band is actually from Austin, Texas. But they're going to be playing here in Wichita on November 10th at that new awesome music venue called Wave downtown on 2nd Street. You should really check that out. I went a couple weeks ago to the grand opening show for a little bit. Man, that place is awesome. So what you're going to get from this band is a Texas blues feel with some horns and some bouncy bass. This band sounds kind of like a party band, fun, upbeat, and I think they've probably got a killer live show. The vocals can be a little bit gritty at times, and like in a good way, the way I like them. And I wasn't sure what to make of this song at first, for the first minute or so. I just wasn't sure what I was gonna get, because the vocals, the lyrics are like, I'm a sucker for fashion, so I didn't know where it was gonna go. And then when we hit the first chorus, I understood. Oh, okay, this is a fun party song. This band can pull this off. And from there, it just keeps on getting better. So let's check this song out. You're gonna hear awesome, gritty Stratocaster with slide guitar, crunchy Telecaster tone. I'm gonna play this song for you. It's called Taurus, and we'll see what you think.
I'm a Taurus, man.
Ever since, and you know I love my girls, and everybody knows I like the glamorous type. I'm a sucker for fashion, baby, you live it up to the hype. I'm a Taurus, baby. From the moment that I rise, I'm steady as a tank. Compassionate and loyal, honey, you can take that to the bank. One thing you should know, don't provoke my coals, 'cause I'm gonna catch on fire, baby, just to lose control. 'Cause I'm a Taurus, baby, since the day I was born. I'm a Taurus, baby, you got to feel my horns. I'm a Taurus, baby, born into the storm, and I'm gonna run into your woman like a freight train pulling stone. Transcend, 'cause I'm a Taurus, baby, since the day I was born. I'm a Taurus, baby, got to feel my horns. I'm a Taurus, baby, born into the storm, and I'm gonna run into your woman like a freight train pulling stone.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed the song Taurus by the band whose name I can't pronounce. Let's talk about specifics. Alright, you should check out the music video because there's something really hilarious and kind of awesome. This guy is wearing chains around his neck in the middle of the song. And I'm not talking like necklace chains. I mean like he went to Tractor Supply and took some big heavy chains and put them around his neck and wears them. It's really funny. Like, another band would not be able to pull that off, but it's pretty hilarious and awesome when this band does it. At 3 minutes, I really like that breakdown, and then those vocals start getting really gritty, and they just build and bring that power back in until the song just accelerates. And I think that is going to be something really awesome to experience live. So, something you might want to look forward to at that Wave show. I noticed that the end of the song is really strong, accented by the horns, and like I said earlier, I wasn't sure what I was going to get at the beginning, but man, this song just builds and builds. I think it's pretty entertaining. So, let's play the game that I play every show, the good, bad, respect game. Every episode I try to find something good about a song, bad, and something I respect. Now I'm not going to say anything real bad because I love local bands and I want to support them. So I'll do my best to be constructive. Here we go. The good. This song is just a good time. It's fun party music. And like I said, another band might do this song and it'd be cheesy, but this band has exactly what it takes to pull this off and make it convincing. To the point where you can wear ridiculous chains around your neck and it be completely normal and maybe cool. At the 3 minute mark, I really love the vocal tone, that grittiness. I really respect that because I think it's hard to do, and I think that really showcases his range and talent. The bad. Well, it might be risky to take your woman to this concert because on the chorus he says, "I'm gonna run into your woman like a freight train pulling stone." So I don't know if that means he's gonna flatten her or if he's gonna steal her. I don't know, but take your woman to that concert at your own risk. While I really like that vocal tone in places, there are some moments where the vocals maybe could be a little bit tighter, but I'm not going to complain too much about that because in the age of auto-tune, it's refreshing to hear somebody just giving a natural, raw take. And then when you go see this band live, it's not going to be drastically different from the recording. So what you're hearing here is probably pretty well representative of what you're going to get live. And I think that's a good thing. Respect. I gotta say the chains. Go watch that music video. It is just hilarious. It could have utterly backfired and been completely stupid, but the performance is strong enough, their confidence is strong enough that they can make that work. And it communicates something to me. It tells me that this band is having fun. They don't take themselves too seriously, and that means that the live show is probably going to be worth seeing. It's probably going to be a lot of fun. So if you're not doing anything on November 10th, head down to Wave and check them out. But remember, if you take your woman to that show, make her wear a mask because you don't want the singer to know who she is, or he'll steal her or flatten her. So I really hope you enjoyed these bands. Head on over to the Mind of a Musician Facebook page. I'm sure the bands would love to know what you think about their music. We will be back next week with some more bands that you've probably never heard of, but should. So we'll see you next time.